In today's video, I'm going to be talking with Nakia Bradley Lawson from Gevurtz Menashe. They are a law firm based in Portland, Oregon in the USA. Gevurtz Menashe have been using Melu's human live chat service since October 2021, primarily for lead generation. It's been hugely successful, so let's get into it and hear about Nakia's experience. When you started your trial, how quickly did you realize that live chat was going to be quite a big thing for your website and your lead generation strategy?
Literally immediately. The questions that Melu allowed us to kind of shape for potential clients that were visiting our website got all of the information that we need to kind of take care of things on our end prior to introducing them to one of our attorneys for a consultation.
Fantastic, that's great. And from the point of view of the actual leads that were coming through, we recorded in your first month, well, at least your average per month is around 73 leads. How important is that to the growth of the business and the ongoing stability of the business?
Well, it was extremely important. With most businesses, new clients are really our bread and butter. So having Melu allowed us to connect with clients 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, instead of just relegating that to our business hours. Sure.
So that the 24/7 thing was obviously quite important for people that aren't able to do things during standard office hours. You know, they may have been busy during the day, and when they're sat at home in the evening, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night, there's someone there.
For sure. And as a part of the practice that we are involved in, and people being at home together, that also creates another element that they have to kind of overcome if they need to reach us with regards to, say, a divorce or other family law related matter.
Okay, that's brilliant. And so based on how it's been with you so far, so we've been working together for the last 4 or 5 months, would you recommend having live chat to any other law firm that is putting a lot of effort into their digital strategy as well?
I absolutely will. I'm sorry. I absolutely would recommend that law firms use Melu. There are a lot of things that go into different technology-based strategies. This is one that required little work on our end, but had a huge impact for our clients and our staff.
Fantastic. That's great. And then you mentioned the amount of work that went into it your side. So when we created the initial FAQs document, which is obviously the way that we understand your business, but also know what we have to say to your visitors when they come on and ask questions. That was something that we did for you initially, but of course you've tailored that over the last few months so that it actually has more in it than it did originally, because we've had that feedback from visitors using the live chat, and therefore we've been able to adapt it. And I presume that's worked well as well.
Absolutely. And that process is so seamless. It's very easy to communicate with your team and make the changes that we need.
Fantastic. No, that's really great feedback. Thank you. Finally, because we've had 3 questions here and that's really given us some good background into how well it's working for you. Just a bit of an open floor session now here to see if there's any feedback you have based on how things have gone. Your general feeling of the service, the quality of Melu's operators and how they handle things for you. What would you say about those things?
I think the fact that your staff is live and actually speaking to our clients or potential clients has been a game changer. There are so many people that question, are you a live person? And the answer is always yes. So between that and also on the staff end of things, being able to provide the transcripts of the leads to our intake coordinators, so they kind of have some of the information that they need so that they can build things on our end prior to contacting the client for a telephone call, has been priceless.
That's amazing. Well, thank you so much for using our service. We really appreciate having you as a client. We love working for clients in the US. It's great to have you. And hopefully we can continue doing this long term. So thank you so much again for your time today, Nakia. And hopefully we'll speak again soon.
Thank you, Lee.